So let's talk about breast massage. This is one of my favorite practices ever. This whole area is connected to the energy of the heart. I'm pretty sure all of us have felt at some point in our lives some heartbreak, some tension, some sensation of heaviness in our chest. That is usually stuck energy. When we are aching, when we are hurting, that also feels like this weight that is pretty much like stuck. Something is stuck in there. So this practice is useful for those moments to help us release this energy and to help us just love ourselves into releasing whatever is not working and into just pampering and love and giving love to this area. It's also useful to connect with our body, to connect with our pleasure, and to be able to awaken these powerful centers of energy that are our breasts. That is one of our more erotic areas and one of the most sensitive as well, because it is connected to our heart. So the first step to do a breast massage is having a clear purpose. That's why I'm speaking about all the things that it does. You can create your own purpose. It can be about just loving yourself, just taking care of yourself, nourishing yourself. It can be about creating arousal. It can be about creating this connection with your sensuality, just loving and nourishing your breasts that really need to be touched beyond the medical exploration, and we can just do it more gently and more lovingly. I think our breasts are one of the areas that is more neglected. Either we touch our breasts with fear, we go like, oh my god, I hope I find nothing bad with them. Okay, they are fine. Or they are touched just by lovers that are not necessarily always the most skilled, and that touch our nipples like if they were radio controllers. And the rest of our breast tissue is usually just forgotten. So let's change this and just learn how to give love to our body. Or if you are a person wanting to please your partner, just learn how to do it on her. Learn how to give her this pleasure. The steps are very simple. The first one is a purpose, a very clear purpose. In this case, pleasure or connection, liberating any emotional pain that is stuck in your chest, because they are connected to our heart. Feeling into our emotions and just loving our body, being grounded in our body. You choose your purpose. Then create a lovely space for you. It's always better if you have some music, some candles, some space alone, no clothes, or some bra that it's cotton or silk and has no metal in it. But it's better to do it on your birthday suit, right? That's nothing better than touching your skin. Then we're going to need some oil. It's better to have skin-friendly oil. I rather using coconut oil. You could use almond oil, which is delicious as well, or even olive oil. And my little secret is that I love to add some drops of essential oil that is also skin-friendly. And I love to just, maybe lavender or vanilla are my favorite essences. So I like to add these drops and to just feel the coconut oil with a scented oil in my hands and smell it. And that simple thing, that simple movement transports me into a whole other dimension. So we have our We have our oil, and we're going to start slowing down. I don't want you to go just like, okay, because that wouldn't be as nice. Take your time, smell the oil, go slow, and feel in your hands the pleasure. Start by feeling the magic that your hands have to transmit the emotions from your heart. It's like your heart moves all the way from your shoulders and arms to your hands, and then you can feel the pleasure of giving and receiving through them. Allow your hands to be this magical tool. So you are rubbing your hands gently. Slow down. If you think you're going slow, slow down a little bit more. So just rub your hands, feel the pleasure of your hands. Take a deep breath. And then the first step is quite simple. Just grab your boobs. And just allow yourself to feel their shape, their aliveness. Hold them, even shake them a little bit. Blow them some kisses. Be present with your breast. Love them. Just be grateful for them. There is no rush to get anywhere. Just be present. And then you're going to start just moving your hands very gently all around your breast. This movement helps you liberate any stuck energy. Go slow and be present. Be present in the sensations. Be present in the emotions. Just be present. And when it feels enough, you can change the direction. Again, just being present. There is a whole science about the direction. One liberates the energy, the other makes your breast be more firm because it's kind of cumulative. It helps you to gather the energy. So this is for liberation, emotional liberation, loving yourself, and this is to nourish yourself. You can play a little bit with the nipples, just feeling them, feeling their shape, and then again coming back to being present with your breast. And that is a pretty basic breast massage. I know it sounds super simple. It is simple. Yes, it is also very magical. Do it to give love to yourself, to get in touch with your body from a place of pleasure and not from a place of fear. And you will notice the difference.